Good morning. I'd like to talk about ego and pride. Ego and pride is something that I've struggled with most of my life, and it was based off of fear and anger. I used to refer to myself as an egotistical maniac with an inferiority complex, feeling inferior but overcompensating with ego and attitude, and living behind an image I wasn't, which is really what I'd label myself as being fake, you know. You remove ego and pride, and people can see who you really are inside. They can see all the way inside your soul. They can see the goodness and the purity in your heart, your thoughts, your actions. They change. Your approachability changes. You ever run into somebody who's just so miserable that you just can't stand being around them, and you think, how can they stand being around themselves or living in their own skin? And that in itself is a tragedy. God didn't intend for any of us to be that miserable in life. So when I talk about ego, ego is going to determine how I respond to people. Somebody cuts me off, ego will have me hollering and shouting obscenities at them, or giving them signals that you know that are all but positive. And you remove ego. To remove ego, you got to understand what humility is and being humble. Um, you know, not having to judge people. And I'm nobody to judge anybody. So I have to remember that. Who am I to judge anyone? I have a past, and I have my experiences and lessons I've had to learn, and learn through a hard way and a hard path. So I don't want people judging me any more than I should be judging them. We really do only have one judge, and so if uh, if I'm struggling with anger, or I feel myself starting to get angry, I have to take a step back and ask myself if that's ego and pride, because 9 times out of 10 it is. You know, it is. If I can look at myself honestly, I realize that it's ego or it's pride. You know. And I can simply change my attitude by changing my perspectives, my perception of the world around me. I stay in my own energy, and I keep high energy and not low vibrational energy. I'm going to be positive, and people are going to be drawn to me. You ever have a day where you walked into work, or into school, or into a store, or anywhere in a community, and people are just people notice you. They're just drawn to you. Um, it's because of the energy you're putting out at the time. When you're in a really good mood and your spirit's really high, people are drawn to you. They also can tell when your day is kind of blah, because you're kind of left by yourself to deal with it, and you feel like, well, there ain't nobody around. None of that. But that's because of the energy you're putting out, and often that ego and pride can lead to other things such as self pity and blaming. They kind of go hand in hand. If you stay out of ego and pride, your day will be much better, I assure you. Um, this is just food for thought. This is things that I look at in my daily life, and that I have to remember when, in order to maintain a positive attitude, I have to remember that I'm in control. I can't control people, places, or things. There's only one divine power that has that ability. Um, the only thing I can control is the way I think, feel, and the energy I put out. And that's it in a nutshell. So I hope that you all have a great day, a blessed day, and know that you're all in my prayers. And I pray for you all and all that you love. Have a great day.